Hello, and welcome to Dev Radio. I am here with the Heir Aid team. They were second place finishers in our recent June hackathon. And they had a really interesting project we'll talk about in a little bit. But first, let's just meet them. Selvi, let's go ahead and start with you. What's your background as a developer? And why tech? Why AI?
Hi, I'm Selvi. I'm a computer science and engineering graduate. I have quite a few years experience as a full stack developer. As of AI, my journey is largely self-driven, and these hackathons actually been a huge help to translating those learning skills into practical applications and gain confidence and hands-on experience. I also like to take this moment to thank you, Matt, for your advice to work on something that really matters. That guidance actually resonated with me, and that's the main reason I choose to work on this project. It really makes huge difference when you work on something that you think you can create impact. Thank you so much.
And I'll go ahead and just say a little bit about what the project was for everyone. The challenge that they were working on was it's about heirs property. And so imagine as you get older, you stop taking care of your house, you stop paying taxes, and then you pass away. And your heirs, the people who would inherit your house, have legal problems because the house can't just be handed over. There's problems with the banks. There's problems with the city. There might be disputes over it. And it's a complicated problem that involves lots of information, lots of data, lots of laws. And we'll talk a bit more about it in a minute. But then this team took on a way to use AI to improve the process, make it faster, make it easier, make it more transparent, and kind of help people remove stress from that part of their lives. Sue, let's go to you next. What's your developer background?
Hi everyone. So I was a WordPress developer because I started my own business, and I was creating like a platform for tuition centers and teachers to connect with parents. So I had to use WordPress to develop my website. So my experience as a developer is mainly with front-end WordPress, but the last 3 years I have been upskilling in AI, and I have started a YouTube channel on AI and how we can use AI for our business. And I have also taken the Microsoft Azure AI 102 certificate. And I was really excited to be able to apply a lot of the things that I've learned. Because taking the exam, it's just learning the theory, but this hackathon really allows me to put in the practice and actually use Azure. So AZD up, AZD down. I mean, I learned a lot from this hackathon because I don't really have like a professional experience. Because like if you get the job, you will first need experience. But without experience, you can't get a job. So it's like a chicken and egg. So I'm really, really thankful for this opportunity to be able to apply what
That's great. And that's exactly why we do this. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people in the world that have the AI 102 certification yet. So just having that, you're already in kind of an elite group. But then, having this story to tell, like, I've built AI solutions. You'll be ready for your next interview. And
oh, yeah. So I'm really, really thankful for this opportunity to do a rack solution. I'm still studying everything again. I'm gonna practice more. Yeah. So I'm really, really thankful for this opportunity.
Li Yang, how about you? What's your background as a developer, and how'd you end up in this hackathon?
Yeah, I used to be a graphic designer and UI designer, so I'm transferring my career to developer. I'm a new graduate in IT. I used to focus more on the full stack developer, but more recent few months, I find we use these things can build amazing project. Especially when I jumped into Azure, I find they have so many services can assist our project to more technique, more AI. So from this hackathon, the most amazing takeaway is to work with amazing team, because we use Azure services to build a real world project to help the air the to settle the real world problems like the property debate among our communities. Yeah, with the that's what I learned from our team, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and having that ability to connect with people. I mean, networking is a great part of hackathons for
Yes.
sure. So now you've got all these people you can draw on. Next time you've got questions. And then, yeah, just the ability to really do it is fun.
Yeah, our team is from different. We live in the different country, different time zone.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Sushma, how about you? When did you wake up in the morning and decide you wanted to build AI solutions?
I would say like I'm the early professional in this team. Like I'm a recent graduate from masters with USF. I got in computer science, and I had an experience in the full stack development using Angular and Java in Accenture in India, back in India. This hackathons for the early professionals, it makes an impact to my career. That's the thing. The AI thing, I would say this is my first thing that's gonna add into my profile. From now, I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna be interested in that. So this is the hackathon that made me, the skill AI into my profile. Like I learned something from this hackathon. That
It's,
makes an impact. Thank you for this, Matt.
yeah, that's awesome. So tell us about the project, Sushma. What did you build?
I was there in geospatial connections data and Azure risk maps kind of thing. And I was a part of front end development. I integrated with Selvi as well. So we both were doing that.
Yeah.
And the whole team together made this possible.
Yeah. Well, I guess for all of you, so you looked at, I think it's too bad that Noel's not here. I think he did a lot of interesting work too, in just kind of breaking down the approach and kind of building it out. So where did you guys start with the process? When it probably took you a couple days to come together. When you had your first like team meeting, how'd you talk it through? How'd you decide to?
I can take that question.
Yeah.
It's when we started working on this project and saw the requirements, initial stage itself, we understood that it's going to be highly based on the sensitive data.
Yeah.
So we decided to integrate responsible AI towards the entire solution. And in that way, when we started, like we outstreamed the logging through our BAC role based login. And each stage of the project, whenever we build a functionality, we gave importance to the accountability, like whether it's kind of a PI deduction or even a chatbot is grounded and it gives only restricted response based on the user scope. And while we were working initially, like we started also thinking about users with language barriers and disabilities. So we brought the Azure technologies such as translate, like translator, text to speech, speech to text features into it and integrated. Initially, I started working from scratch because my expertise lie in coding in Python. But Novel introduced us to the infrastructure as code in Azure. That was a big eye opener for us, and it helped us to, in short term, build a big enterprise level application mode like for scalability and reliability. And we integrated a lot of features what we already developed into it, and that's how we started the design to begin with.
Yeah. Infrastructure as code is a game changer. That's
It is, yeah. It was like, oh my God, it's there. I'm working here from scratch, and you can give me all this. In no time, we started developing different features, and we focused on data once we discovered it. Before that, it was like I was working on coding, and some of us are working on data. But once we discovered this feature, and Noel is the one who educated us on this. I wish he was here. He was the integral part in bringing that structure into our project.
yeah. What was the, I mean, when you took on the problem, again, I think one of the things that made your project stand out was you did, you really put like privacy, security, transparency, all the responsible AI pieces, you put those up front. And it's kind of what separated, your project from a lot of the other ones. Was there a particular part of it that was hard and you thought, oh, we'll never get this done? Maybe just scrap this feature. What was the, and then was anything surprisingly easy?
I can take that if
Yeah.
anyone else wants. The hardest part is finding the data, because this is all legal related and we don't know which website to scrap the data from. Is it legal? And some of us got scared whether we will get sued.
I searched, I found like couple of datas, and some people found like couple of, and they are not at all like even matching. We had to search on the what data to find, like which data to take, like from which website, is it legal or
The
not?
robot.tx.
Like we can take that from that website or not. We had.
Yeah, it's always getting access to the data is always the hardest part.
Yes.
Sue, what was it? What was your big? What was your favorite part of the project? What did you?
I think it's like getting everyone to come together every 2 days to discuss about it, and also to learning, because I would think that the key drivers of the project was Noel, Savi, and also Liang. Like they were more technically competent than me in many aspects. So my role was more of like contributing in data collection and just questioning what Noel is doing. And I hope he doesn't find me annoying. Yeah, because we were really concerned about web scraping. Like we want to fulfill the responsible AI criteria, which is like 25% of the grading. Yeah, but so we wish we had more time, because it's only 2 weeks, and we were really stressed. And Noel said that what we have done is like what people will take a few months to do it. Yeah. So I mean that was really surprising, and I think we wish we had more time to do the risk mapping.
Well, I think,
and
I mean, not only did you do what you did in a very short amount of time, but you're a team that didn't know each other a month ago.
Yeah.
And so
that was a fun part. Like it's like you work with people with different time zone, different country. We belong to 4 different continents.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure some of us did not sleep during those 2 weeks. Novel is one of them. And it was too hard. That's the fun, challenging fact I would say about this team.
Yeah, and everyone is very committed to it. It's like we just want to meet, and I think that pushes each other. Like even I can't really contribute technically. I try to learn more after the hackathon, but I feel like maybe the eagerness to learn and also like to keep the morale high really make everyone go. Because Noel was saying we will only meet twice throughout the hackathon. In the end, Savi suggested we have to meet every day, every hour. So Savi really pushed us.
Well, don't undersell your ability, Sue. I mean, you've been on a team that built something real. That's again, that puts you at the front of the line in a lot of places. So.
Thank you for your encouragement. But I still have a lot to learn. Like after the hackathon, like I have to consult Savi, and Lian and I are like studying for the next exam. So I really think the network is really, I'm really very thankful for this network to keep me going, because there's so much to learn.
Awesome.
About
Liang, Sue says you're very technical.
I'm not doing many things. During this hackathon, I'm focused more on the document uploading, how to upload them smart, and can be searchable. So we use document intelligence to parse all our forms, our data. Yes, and index them with the AI search, Azure AI search, and we collect everything to our RAG. We retrieve the real documents and then use the GPT to generate the responsible answers based on these questions. Yeah,
that's how you do it. Yeah, that's a great summary of that's the pattern.
Yes.
So yeah. Well, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to share your journey with the community. And hopefully we'll keep this project going. I know we're going to talk. Lisk is still looking at it. That's for them. It was also, very interesting just to see the ideas you brought. And so, again, congratulations, and we'll all stay in touch. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.